success has truly been one of the feel-good stories in mixed martial arts over the last several years. Charles Oliveira kind of left for dead by people in 2018, then went on to become the best lightweight in the world, and still believes he can be that yet again if he can get a win tonight.
He's got to win tonight. He's got to get going in the right direction. You lose your championship in the way that he did, you question whether or not Oliveira has the mental makeup to get back going in the right direction. How can you question it, though, when we have seen what he has done prior? This guy is a tremendous striker, unbelievable jiu-jitsu. If you're on the ground with him, you're constantly in danger. He can submit you from any single position. Charles Oliveira is special, man, and it's always fun to be able to call one of his fights.
And I'm not sure, minute for minute, there is a more exciting fighter in mixed martial arts today than Charles Oliveira. And thankfully, the MMA masses get to watch him compete yet again here tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proven ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go. Tail of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so at 29-0, the Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov is back tonight. He wants to see if he can pass this Charles Oliveira test that most fighters in this weight class have failed. Khabib's so nuanced, as you know, with his takedown game and his grappling transitions. Gonna have to be pretty focused tonight, though, given all the poison coming back from Oliveira.
He's gonna have to be precise. He's got to be very cautious on the ground, because on the feet, Charles Oliveira holds a... Oh, he's got a guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the body. Oh, in the mouth. Great submission defense on display tonight. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Postures up now and lands the vicious hit. Oh, huge elbow.
In the half guard.
And now he's got the back. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Nurmagomedov. 2 minutes have expired in our opening round. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Making all these shots count.
Nice shot there by the champ. Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Ooh, going for a leg lock. Oh, I don't know, that heel hook looks tight. Oh, could get the submission here soon.
A big part of submission defense is just being able to relax in the face of adversity. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, straight punch.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing gold kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end. Oh, how on God's green earth did he get out? Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. So Charles Oliveira came in with a decided grappling advantage in this matchup, and he has taken full advantage of that perceived edge.
Yeah, Charles Oliveira is the best on the ground. He is so dangerous that there's never any place to feel comfortable. Whether he's on his back or whether he's on top, whether he has your back, you always know, or you better recognize that the fight is almost done. This guy's amazing on the ground, man. And that's why he holds the record for most submissions in the UFC.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount.
Beautiful transition.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Round two straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, buckle up. Here we go. Round two. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Charles Oliveira. All right, next round is underway, and man, is that guy hard to submit. It looked like it was close, but close doesn't work anymore.
Almost doesn't count. And for as close as he was, he didn't get the job done. And again, that is because he's so good at defending submission. If you're going to be a wrestler, if you're going to be a guy that engages a lot on the ground, high on the guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard.
Oh, he got to the spot. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, crowd pops as he gets out again.
They respect his ability to escape, and he showed how well-versed he is in submission defense. Right to the knee on belly, gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Oliveira's in half guard. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired and that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers. On the shot, there you go, single leg.
Oliveira's eye now closing up.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Back to the jab now, no good. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Oh! All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping him through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very excited. Another big takedown. He's attacking guillotine. That guillotine is tight. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish. He's got to start throwing down.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Oliveira. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Now he's going full mount.
30 seconds to go in round two. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. 20 seconds left. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Round three next. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Way too hyper on this fight. And you should calm down.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like, if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, nice jab up top by Nurmagomedov. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oliveira's in half guard now. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beat. And now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that is the fight.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Nurmagomedov's back in side control. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Johnny, and he just gets up.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Oliveira's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, these are some heavyweight hammer fists here. We'll see if he can finish the job. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now.
Oh, it's getting deep. No, he's not gonna tap. It's tight, but not tight enough to finish him. Yep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motion on the mat.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oliveira's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. And there it is. Another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Oh, nice.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Khabib's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Getting him out here.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oliveira's in half guard.
That was nice.
15 seconds. Oliveira's back in full mount. Lands with the ground and pound.
Nice defense.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's gonna make it hard for him to see. He's gotta change something, man, he's got to.
Ready. Ready. Go.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round.
Oh my God, he's hurt, he's hurt. Oh, right hand landed, there you go.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished by that time.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right there. Nurmagomedov's looking to lock up an armbar here. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, now he bails on the submission.
He's got to be careful here. Now he's going full mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you gotta either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oliveira's in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestle stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your handstand, up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
Nice transition.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oliveira's back to the side control now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Great defense by this fighter. In the half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Nurmagomedov back into full guard. Oliveira's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Oliveira. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Great job. This submission work looks awesome. Moving into the last square now, and we want the finish. Same thing as last time, but more aggressive. That's pretty impressive.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous frame. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. Fight at a slower pace. You cannot go in there slinging leather again, or he'll find the light. Shut up.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the arm bar. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. Great submission defense. Getting him out here.
That's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing positions, unreal to see.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Always offensive, lands a shot from the bottom.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Oliveira's in half guard now. Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Nurmagomedov. And right into side control. Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oliveira's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now.
Oh, right into mouth.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. Oh, man, another blow right on that previously targeted area. He's in real trouble now. 15 seconds remain in the round. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision.